I was very young when my mom left me. I was 3.5. I don't know why she left me. People trying to kill her or something. People from the church that we used to go to took care of me, and they brought me up. I just learned to be my own mother, my own father. I thought that I had no father or a mother, but I knew that she was out there somewhere for me. Like, you would have like about 30 children eating from one plate, and like it's like a really big plate, but you only have like a small amount of food, enough to feed like one person. And like, I didn't have anything to eat for about a week. The only thing that survived was water, and that water wasn't really clean. It had like snails and like all those dirty stuff right inside it, but you had no choice but to drink it. Like, you would watch like other kids, yeah, walk past you, they laugh at you, and they're like saying, oh yeah, you're dumb. Like, when other people are playing, I'll just be sitting there by myself, so that I'll be reading my book, or I'll be just sitting there crying and looking at others. I left the orphanage, and then I got put in this big, massive, dark lorry with like about 200 other people. And they started driving me away, but because I was the little one, I was like right at the like end of, like, close to the door. And then I saw this lady. She had no shoes. All she was wearing was a pair of jogging bottoms and like a t-shirt, and she was running and she was screaming my name. So I looked at her. So I remember that face. That was my mom. I started crying, and I know it might sound like really strange, but I don't know where I got the power, but I jumped from the back of the lorry onto her, and then me and her started holding each other, screaming. I could not believe it was so real. Like, and from that point on, everything turned around in my life. My mom, she went to the British embassy, and then the people at the end ended up giving me a visa, and we boarded the plane and we arrived in Heathrow. My first day at school, it was really tough. I mumbled like a lot because I was afraid to speak to people, and like I often got anxious and get panic attacks. There comes a time where I'm just sitting there in class, right? I don't even understand what's going on. There's this like click in the back of my mind that says, what if I get home and my mom is not there? And like, that's the moment where like my heart starts pumping really fast. Like, I start breathing really fast, and then before you know it, I just pass out. In school, they have created this special group. Like, whenever like I'm feeling angry, sad, or anxious, I just go there, and there'll like always be someone that I could talk to, like who I could tell what's going on, and they will try to fix it like as much as possible. And I'm really improving like on my socializing skills. But you know what? I'm a fighter and I'm a survivor. No matter how much you go through, and no matter how much you suffer, you're always gonna be accepted for who you are. One day you are gonna be like the shining star, and like at the end of every dark tunnel there's always a rainbow.